Okay, here's a haunt, Evil Intentions, out in Elgin. We've been to it many, many times, and we've loved it almost every time. In fact, we loved it. We liked it last year. Let's put it that way. We liked it. It wasn't up to its regular standard, though. That's true. But was it up to that standard this year?
Yes, and I can describe it in one word: outstanding. It was absolutely outstanding. Last year we liked it, but it just wasn't quite the same as it was in years past. This year, oh my gosh, it was fantastic. The actors, the sets, the creepiness factor that they had all the time. You get that creepy feeling. Last year it kind of lost a little bit, more like a storytelling type haunt. Still it was still good, but this year, oh my gosh, that creepiness factor was back. It was, like I said, outstanding. I don't know what other words to say. The actors, they were all on point. They were great, top-notch actors. The sets, of course, were fantastic. Everything about this haunt. Now, this is a haunt, I have to say, it's one of those, if you're limited on time and you're only going to do a couple haunts, or, this is one that I would be recommending because they are great. It's a fantastic haunt. And I'm going to give it, this is actually Hall of Fame. It's a Hall of Fame haunt. It's 5 chainsaws, but Hall of Fame, which is actually that extra chainsaw. Absolutely loved it.
And once again, Laura's leaving the details to me. But that's okay. We'll go through it. Evil Intentions last year, as Laura said, some storytelling was going on there. Some of the actors didn't really seem like they kind of knew what they wanted to do with their character. A lot of pauses in between, some attempts at audience interaction. Didn't quite work for us. It's not to say it was awful. It certainly wasn't awful. It just wasn't Evil Intentions. Because when we go to Evil Intentions, we usually have nothing but praise for it. And last year was a bit of an exception, but I am happy to say that this year was perhaps the best year for Evil Intentions since I've been going for all the years that Evil Intentions has been around. This was really, really excellent. From the moment we entered the line entertainment was
the
great.
wait entertainment was great.
There were at least 5 different actors in the line that were like, wow, this is great. The horse-headed guy, he's there every year. He's great. Then there was this half-naked man who was climbing through the rafters and walking back and forth and doing odd things. He was funny. There was this little actor, I don't know if it was a male or female because it was masked, with a hat and this sort of odd mask with scalpels.
And tools and showing them.
Little tools.
Yes.
Letting us know what kind of tools were there. There was this guy, he was sort of like a newspaper delivery boy is the best way to describe him, and he talked quite a lot, and he was funny.
Yeah,
and I have to say that when actors talk a lot, sometimes the problem there is that they run out of things to say, and it sort of grinds to a halt, but that didn't happen. He was funny, and he talked quickly, and he was very odd, and I like that. Great line entertainment, just to name a few.
So it was great even before we got in there, yeah.
Every problem that we had with it last year has been corrected. So not a lot of talking, except for good type of talking. We walked in, even the guy who read the rules was enthusiastic and funny and not too talky and not too long. We walked in the first scene with the minister. The minister was outstanding. He was great. He's a character. He was really good. And there was a good surprise when he showed us some of the things that he had to show us. I'm not giving it away.
People have to go see it. You need to go see this haunt.
Yes. But throughout the haunt, the creepiness factor was definitely there. But also, there were some amusing bits. The doctor. And the dentist. Very well done. They carried their characters well. The dentist said nothing at all. But he was really good. And the doctor said a lot. And he, too, was really good. Which, again, as I said, can be tricky. Sometimes that won't work. They definitely upped the creepiness factor, specifically in the sort of satanic church in the second half when you walk in. Now, long-term people who've seen our reviews will know that we often talk about the rooms, the satanic room with the mannequins and the church pews and the creepiness and all of that. Well, that's all back again. And not only that, but it's become more claustrophobic, more tighter.
And creepier.
You have to walk through several sections of this where you don't know what's real and what's not, and people disappear and appear. They really do. One of them got me entirely. Came out of nowhere, a shadow that I was looking at, and I couldn't even detect a form, and all of a sudden this face is right in my face. Very, very well done. And it was like that throughout. Again, actors on point. not overdoing it and not underdoing it either. Excellent sets, creepiness factor through the roof, one way or another. That prickliness on the back of your neck was there, and yet at the same time, very enjoyable. We were with some girls who were scared of pretty much everything, but even if we weren't with them, it was still really well done.
Yeah, highly entertaining.
Highly entertaining, excellent, and when you think you're done, you're not. Well worth the trip. Evil Intentions has really done an excellent job at upping the ante. If you want an intense haunt, Evil Intentions is it. It's an excellent haunt. Definitely Hall of Fame from me. And if I had, as you know, we're giving out golden chainsaws for the best of the best. It's going to be a very difficult choice this time around.
Yes, it's definitely contender.
Evil Intentions is a contender without a doubt. This time, I'm very happy to see them back on form and more.
This one, it just seemed a little more laid back, which, you know, I mean, for one, I don't know, it's just kind of cut. I lost my train. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let me know when I can start again. Where should I start off?
You were saying this year.
Okay.
So just start with this year.
Yeah, this year, it didn't have, I mean, like you said, it might have had been due to, like, not as many actors. Of course, we went on opening weekend. That could have made a difference. Maybe they just weren't. Oh, no, I hiccuped. Hang on.
We're getting so many blooper reel items.
I know, this is terrible. All right, where should I start again?
This year.
This year.
Maybe we'll finish this review this year.
Yeah, maybe we will. This year, I think.
Or maybe not.